Hi, welcome back to the workshop for episode 16 of the ES335 build, and in this episode we're going to take a major step towards getting the body completed by gluing the top onto it. Okay, so since last time I've done a bit more work on the top and I've cleaned up all of the inside, so that's really nice now. And I've also kind of put my centre markings back on both ends of it. Now, when I put the back onto the guitar, I didn't really take any steps to locate it to the central section. The reason being I wanted to manoeuvre it into the best position I could and then trim it down to kind of fit with what we had. And that's worked out really, really well. I'm really happy with the way that's gone. However, I haven't got that luxury on the top. It pretty much only fits in one position, and that's with all the centre lines matching up, which is as it should be. So that's good, but it does mean that I can't afford to have this move. And the problem that you have is it's all lovely clamping these together when they're dry, but as soon as you put some glue on, they just slip and slide all over the place, especially with this arched top, because you're not clamping square. The faces are offset from each other, so as you apply clamping pressure, it doesn't go straight down, it kind of goes all over the place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of locating pins into this central block, and I'm going to use steel, so I'm going to use a couple of little nails which I will drive into the centre block, and then I will drill holes that correspond on the underside of the top, so that when I put this in position with the glue on, those pins will hold it in place while I clamp it all together. Now obviously we need to be a little bit careful with this, because in a lot of places this top is only about 6mm thick. So we only need to have kind of a millimetre, maybe 2 millimetres of pin protruding for us to do that locating with. So the first thing I'm going to do is just very quickly tap a couple of pins in. I'm going to do one. I'm not going to go central because obviously I need to drill a hole in there for my strap button, and I don't want to kind of foul that on this pin. So I'm going to go that here. And then I'm going to take a pair of side cutters. Just cut that off with a little bit protruding. And then I'm going to do the same at the front, but off to one side, so that it doesn't go into the area that I'll be routing out for the neck pocket. I don't want to be getting my router cutters anywhere near these. I've also marked there where the front pickup should start, so I know I'm not going to hit that pin with that route either. Okay, with that done, I'm simply going to line up my lines on the back and just give it a quick squeeze where that pin is. And then do exactly the same on the front. Got to be careful not to press on the central section where your glue line is, because you could quite easily split that. So just keep away from that as much as you can. And that will have left 2 little marks where the pins are. And I'm just going to open those out ever so slightly. And now that should just locate on those pins every time. Yeah, and they go down lovely. So that actually fits together really nicely. But before I get any glue on this, I'm going to do a full trial build with all the clamps just to make sure there's nothing that's going to come back and bite me once I do get the glue on. Because my experience of gluing the back on was that the open time of the glue was rapidly expiring before I had a chance to get everything clamped down, and it was a very close call. So I'll just clamp this all together and make sure I'm happy with it before I go any further. Okay, so that's gone down really, really nicely. There's no gaps at all and it lines up spot on. So I'm going to get all these clamps off again and break out the glue. Okay, so this has been left now for about 9 hours, so the glue is going to be good and dry. So we'll get the clamps off and get our first peek of what this thing looks like. And there we have it. The almost completed body. I'm absolutely blown away with that. Looks really, really nice. There's a little bit of cleaning up work to do. And as there is with the back, there is some unevenness that needs sorting out, but on the whole, that's gone really, really well. I'm really, really, really happy with this. And I'd like to think at this stage that this is going to sound absolutely amazing. Right, nothing for it now but to give it a quick clean up. Okay, and there it is, all cleaned up. It's actually cleaned up really, really nicely. There's a really good glue joint there, which is great. Happy with that. So there are a couple of bits where the rib on the side of the guitar actually sticks out further than the top. I was aware of that before I was gluing it up, but there wasn't really anything I could do at that point. However, I have checked with the binding and it is all much, much lower than the width of the binding, so I'll have to cut past that point when I put the binding channels in anyway, so that really isn't a problem. For my peace of mind, it perhaps might have been nicer if it was all lovely and flush, but in the real world it's not a problem. We can get around that. So all in all, I'm really happy with where we are on this body. Pretty much everything I've done so far I've done for the first time, so to actually have a result like this at this point is really, really encouraging for me. Next steps are, I've got a little bit more cleaning up work to do. There's a little bit of reprofiling that needs doing in these F-holes just to make them consistent one to the other, and just to make them nice and smooth and clean. But talking of binding, that's going to be the next major task on this build, and if I'm honest, it's the one I'm worrying about the most, because this isn't like binding a flat topped guitar. The arch top nature of this build makes that a little bit more complicated, and that means I'm going to have to make another jig, but I'm going to leave that till next time. So as always, like if you've liked, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.